Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're doing extras today. Extras being the sequel, dictionary, and that art gallery with all the pictures from the entire thing. So, throughout the entire arc, we had a Masamune Date, the Date clan. So, anyway, moving on with that, well, there's no point in doing a recap, is there? It's extras. So let's see. Alright, this is my sequel. Too Young to Die, Too Drunk to Live. Honestly, I don't get how these sequels work. Because depending on your ending, you end up in totally separate ways. One you stay in your world, one you go to his, so I don't know what's the point. Alright, well anyway, let's see. After the demons had disappeared, this time we had to fight humans to protect our nation. But even if I'd said fight, we didn't have enough forces left to do that. The men and soldiers had decreased. We didn't even know if we would last through the winter. It'd be better if we surrendered to one of those other nations. The vassals started coming out and talking like that. However, Masamune changed their outlook on it. By sounds of it, it's mostly based off A. On this one at least. For the time being, we should tell other nations that the demon have disappeared. We'll take proper measures during that time. Everyone started moving thanks to his words. The vassals even went out to the nation's explorers and pretended to be demons. During that time, we took measures against the shogunate in various ways. A few months later, our nation had somehow been able to stay the same. Masamune had really become the lord of our nation. Everyone thought of him as our king, and thought he would eventually marry me to actually do so. In order to marry me, he wanted to make great accomplishments again. He had done so in a few months, but... What's wrong, princess? Why are you sighing like that? Oh, no, it's nothing, really, nothing. I waved my hand back and forth to the handmaiden who was worried about me. It wasn't exactly true, but I couldn't say it. Sometimes I want to be doted on, embraced, and kissed at least once. We finally decided to get married, but after that one night, he never paid attention to me. That was what I kept thinking about. Oh. Everyone already thought of him as a feudal lord, but Masamune still hadn't married me. Now was the time to strengthen our foothold. We had to be careful not to slip up. We talked about it and decided that. But you really look depressed. If you're worried about something, tell me about it. If there's something I can do to help, I'll strive to do it. Say, what do you think of Masamune? The handmaiden glanced at me. He's a fantastic person. It looks like he cherishes you very much. You really think so? Yes. But sometimes I don't know if he's truly in love with me or not. The handmaiden bent her head slightly. Oh, why is that? Masamune's so out of it. He's out of it? For example, can you imagine him getting jealous? Oh. As soon as the handmaiden understood what I was talking about, she looked off and nodded. It's true I can't criticize Masamune's kindness and reliability, but I think everyone should have one or two flaws in them. Yet I can't find a single thing bad about him. It annoys me. Princess, in the end you're just praising him, aren't you? No, you're wrong. It's not like that. After shaking my head, though, I changed my mind. No, it's true. I'm a little proud, but he's like that. At any rate, there was no way I could praise him publicly. Even an outsider knows we'd mutually loved each other if I did that. However, it was a secret that we already crossed the line once before. Well, it's not like I don't understand. A man is easier to deal with if he has a weakness, right? I think it's better if he had at least one flaw. Otherwise, I won't be able to hold my ground. Like, if he was scared of caterpillars, tone deaf, or had a low tolerance to alcohol. Oh, what is it? I just remembered something. Some time ago, Kotaro? The handmaiden looked confused. Oh, no. Excluding Masamune, the man had been summoned by a dagger had already returned to their worlds. None of the vassals remembered them. A little birdie told me that Masamune had a low tolerance to alcohol. Liquor. Does he really have a low tolerance? I have a feeling that's what I heard. Oh my, well, there you have it. That is a magnificent weakness. She giggled. I want to see Lord Masamune drunk as well. There are many types of drunk people. Angry drunks, merry drunks, and many more. Oh. And that was that. After the sunset, I stealthily walked in the new hallway that had been built. I had a bottle of alcohol in my hand and went toward Masamune's room. What in the world am I doing? Honey, drink with me. Get drunk. I had come to Masamune's room and looked around. I made sure no one was around and whispered into his room. Masamune. Masamune. That voice. Is it you, princess? The door quickly opened. What's wrong? It's late, you know. Let me in, quickly. Huh? I snuck into his room and immediately closed the door behind me. Unexpected things do happen, I suppose. Never thought you'd sneak over here this late. Did you want to be doted on? He whispered into my ear and I instinctively became red. Without thinking, I jumped back and showed him the bottle of liquor. No! I got my hands on some alcohol and thought you might want some. Alcohol? Yes, you drink, don't you, Masamune? Well, can you drink that, princess? Probably. I've never drunken a lot before. In actuality, I had some alcohol during the holidays, but I hadn't had much experience. That's why I want to actually try drinking alcohol. If I'm with you, I'd be fine even if I get drunk, right? Yes. It looked like Masamune had thought for a second, but then nodded. You brought it all the way over here, so let's have a drink. Really? Yeah, but if you don't feel good, make sure to stop drinking. Okay. I made sure to smile and nod and look docile on the outside. My mission for today was to see Masamune drunk. These are some weird sequels. I had a chance of seeing a different side of him if he got drunk. He might even tell me things they never usually say. For that purpose, I had to make sure Masamune got drunk before me. I'm so excited. I have problems. A little while later, I had a cup in hand and was confused. This is strange. He's not the least bit drunk yet. In front of me was a delicious snack Masamune had made in the kitchen. We chit-chatted while we continued to drink. I didn't have a moment to lose. You have a high tolerance, princess. Yeah, I was just thinking that too. My body felt warm, but I didn't feel particularly different. I don't know why myself. I guess I can really handle my liquor. You can too, can't you, Masamune? Masamune tilted his head. His face wasn't even the slightest bit red. You're stronger than I thought. I'm a little disappointed. Why is that? From across the room, he had a wiry smile on his face. Well, I wanted to see you drunk. Why? If you got drunk, I thought I could find your weakness. Oh. Wait, was I actually drunk? When I looked at Masamune's usual face, I got extremely angry. I mean, you're always so out of it. I can never see any of your weaknesses. It always looks like you don't have a single weakness. Really? Yes. Sometimes I get worried because you're always calm and composed. I'm your wife, and yet, since that day, you've always acted like nothing had happened. What? Were you worried about something like that? Yeah, got a problem with that? I have become very desperate. For example, if I was courted by someone, I bet you wouldn't even get jealous. I end up thinking about things like that. Masamune stayed silent after that. After spitting that out, I started to feel sick. Masamune was kind and faithful to me. It should have been enough. Why had I thrown a tantrum and done something stupid like this? I'm sorry. I said something stupid. With my cup in hand, I hung my head in shame, and Masamune suddenly stood up. He plopped down next to me. Masamune? I swear. As he spoke, he took my cup and rubbed my head. I swear, you say such cute things, princess. I still love the smile on his face. Excuse me? His tone was a little different than it normally was, and he was speaking loud. Wait, Masamune, if you speak that loudly, the vassals will hear. Jellies. Yeah, I've eaten those a number of times. No, I wasn't talking about jellies. I'm talking about jealousy. Especially in neighboring countries' engagement? That really scared me. Yeah, that's what I mean by jealousy. Well, the neighboring countries have proposed an engagement for me. He was probably talking about that. Masamune hugged my shoulders and rubbed my cheek on mine. I swear, I don't even know how worried I swear, I don't even know how worried I've been. I don't know how to do this. I swear, I don't even know how worried I'd been that time. Oh my god, I don't know how to do a drunk voice for him. I'd even thought about overthrowing their entire household. How dangerous. You don't even have a clue, princess. But that's what makes you so cute. He had to be drunk by now. His face was now red. Masamune whispered in my ear with his deep voice. I'm having fun. Easy, right there. Oh wait, no one can see my mouse. But look underneath that eye. The one eye. There's lines. Oh my god, he's drunk. Princess. Yes? I've made up my mind. I've made up my mind about letting you go tonight. Huh? He wasn't going to let me leave? In other words, he wants to do that? Oh, my heart was pounding. Masamune put his face closer to me. I'm just having fun with pictures. Picture time. Jeez, it had been such a long time since I'd seen his face so closely. I was so happy. I was so absorbed in the emotion and closed my eyes. Masamune covered me, and I felt his weight on me. Just like that, we got on the floor. Oh, troubling. I have to get back to my room before morning. This is bad. Even though we already crossed the line, so public my body was still pure. When I thought that, Masamune didn't move at all. Masamune? I'm not against it, but, well, Masamune? Good? I opened my eyes. While he had fallen on top of me, Masamune was sound asleep. Okay, that's just wow. Okay. So this sequel is based off ending A, right? So the sequel that I was reading for Yukimura, I think, was after ending B. Yeah, I think B sounds more like it. I think. He stayed either way. But she stayed more within her area with ending B. So I can leave that up into the discussions in like the comments. Figure out where in the world he was supposed to be. Where all these are supposed to be taking place off what ending. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Anyway, continuing. It's like he passed out on top of me. Great. Huh? What? When I looked at his carefree face, anger started to rise inside of me. Jeez, if you're going to sleep, say something first. I think I sent Masamune flying. The next day, ow. Masamune was lying face down in his futon and held his head as he groaned. You really do have a low tolerance to alcohol, don't you? Next thing, I poured medicine into a bowl and sighed. Jeez, if you have a low tolerance, say something. I wouldn't have made you drink so much. I didn't show on your face, so I had no idea. He had frowned at the teacup. I don't like showing my weaknesses. Oh, then you were just... Oh, then you were pretending not to be drunk. Masamune faintly smiled. Yeah, I didn't want to show the girl I love something shameful. Jeez. I couldn't scold him after hearing that. On the contrary, my face got hot. In other words, just like any normal person, I have my own flaws and weaknesses. I do get jealous as well. My jealousy might actually be stronger than a normal people's presence. After Masamune had looked at me and smiled, he immediately held his head again. Ouch. Come now, drink the medicine. Oh, I'll drink it. But can't you do anything about the bad taste? They say good medicine is bitter. Don't act like a spoiled child. Oh. Masamune had a sour expression on his face. I found one more of his weaknesses. He didn't like medicine. Okay. Well, that was interesting. So stupid too at the same time. I got my husband drunk. So let's see what our date scenarios. Let's see if it takes place like in the sequel or probably, I'm guessing, during the main storyline at some point. Probably. So let's go. Let's see. Brave New World. I swear I've heard this title somewhere else before. Or I might have named it after a live stream I did. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go. Date scenario, here we come. Yeah, no demons in sight. Must be near the main story. It was a peaceful day with no demons in sight. Well then, today we're going to have a lesson in cooking. Okay, master. I stood up tall and spoke. Today I had entered the kitchen with Masamune, who was going to teach me how to use the kitchen knife. Oh god, that story. I'm scared. I rolled up my sleeves and was all prepared. Masamune looked at me and nodded with confidence. Have you held a kitchen knife before, princess? Nope, never. When I answered, the people around me giggled. The servants thought I was funny. You hold it like this. Like this? I tried holding like Masamune had. Yes, now try cutting the skin off that radish. Okay. I put the radish on the cutting board and faced it. I'm not sure what she meant by faced it, but okay. I glared at the radish as it was facing a demon. And I raised the knife with one hand, and in one flash, hi-ya! I cleaved the radish into two. I felt like the mood around me had changed, but I didn't let it get to me. Huh? I can't take it out. I groaned as I forced the knife out of the cutting board. It stuck in. I raised the knife again one more time. I changed my posture. I threw the knife down to cut off the tip, and I swung. The kitchen knife went down. Stop! Stop, Rosa, stop! I tried to stop after hearing Masamune's words, but it was too late. I couldn't stop it now. Oh. Huh? The knife lost its force, but still pierced the cutting board. It grazed the radish's skin, and the radish flew up and hit the wall and fell on the floor. Jeez, I messed it up because you suddenly told me to stop. I put my hand on my waist and glared at Masamune. He had a complex expression on and spoke. Princess? Yes? It's good you thought about cutting the radish before peeling the skin, right? However, it is not a good idea to peel it while it's laying on the cutting board. Huh? Really? You really don't know anything about cooking. Masamune spoke calmly and grabbed the remaining radish. You put the radish in one hand and the knife in the other, and then peel. You don't cleave it. What? It would be dangerous to peel the radish while holding it, wouldn't it? Comparing it to your performance just now, I don't think it's the least bit dangerous. What? Well, put the radish in your hand. You can't cleave it with the knife. Am I wrong? Okay. It's my fault for not showing you how to do it beforehand. You peel it like this. Masamune held the radish in one hand and the knife in the other. He lightly cut the skin. The skin came off in a long strip as thin as paper. It continued to get longer. Wow, you're amazing, Masamune. Anyone who worked in the kitchen can do this much easily. Wow. Whoa. Everyone's so amazing. I looked around the kitchen praising everyone, but for some reason, They smiled and stood stiff. I think they're afraid if you're wielding a knife. They're like, oh god, she's gonna kill us. Now, princess, try for yourself. Put the radish in one hand and the knife in the other. I got it, but before that, I put my hands on the kitchen knife that's stuck in the cutting board. First, I have to get this out. You're right. Oh no, I can't get it out. It looks like it went in too deep. Masamune, I'll pull the knife, so can you hold on the cutting board? Okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. It won't come out. Don't give up. Let's try one more time. Should this be the other way around? Oh my god. Okay, master. 1, 2, 3. And excuse me. Okay, for one, my character has like lost it entirely. Like her attitude's totally different now. And Masamune is just like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. I thought you were a better teacher than this. What the frick happened? Suddenly a servant bowed down on the ground. Then all the people in the room started to bow as well. What is it all of a sudden? Please, princess, I beg you, leave the kitchen work to us. Please, I humbly ask you to forgive us. In the end, everyone ganged up on me and threw me out of the kitchen. They're all so mean. I minded myself as I watched a butterfly in the courtyard. If I was practicing a little more, I'm sure I could do it. I tried asking them again, but they told me Nobunaga entrusted them with the kitchenware. They couldn't afford to break them. Nobunaga could have killed people if I had gotten injured. Was I really that dangerous? Well, somewhat. Masamune. Masamune sat down next to me. He had brought a bowl full of vegetables. What's that? I brought a grinding motor since you can't use the kitchen knife. I thought you should try this. A grinding motor? Mortar? Whatever. You used it to crush sesame seeds and things into paste. Masamune skillfully showed me how to crush sesame seeds in a motor. I'm saying that wrong. I know I am. The fragrant smell lightly spread into the surrounding area. Do you want to try? I nodded and took the motor. Mortar. It's not something that usually crosses in my everyday speech or in books, so. I remembered what Masamune had done. I grabbed the pestle and... Huh? What had happened? The sesames flew out of the motor, and every time I moved the pestle. Hey, Masamune, why isn't it working like when you done it? Masamune? It looks like Masamune was on the floor, trying to contain his laughter. My face suddenly became scarlet. Oh, you don't have to laugh at me that much, do you? I was just copying what you were doing. Oh, okay. I get it. I'm sorry for laughing. He said that, but he was a tear coming out of his eye. You're still laughing. It's okay. Don't. He lightly hit my head and finally finished laughing. You can do it, so just go slowly. I'll be patient and teach you. You should do what you can do. If you can't do something, I'll help you. That way you can make something delicious, okay? Like I said, don't get so depressed. Okay. He was right. Even if it was a little bad at it, we could split the task between us. I felt relieved after hearing him say that. If you could make a delicious meal like he had said, I would be ecstatic. I'll do my best, Masamune. I'll be able to cook just like I learned how to use a bow and arrow. Yeah, that's the spirit. Masamune smiled and nodded. Here, I'll use the motor and pestle. Can I trust you with this? A leek? Yeah, you peel this without using a knife. Okie dokie. I took the leek and happily started to peel the skin away. If it was something small, I could do it little by little. Masamune was grinding the sesame seeds, which made a wonderful smell. The sky was clear and the butterflies were fluttering majestically. A mountain of skin peeled by my feet. The leek in my hand got thinner and thinner. Hey, Masamune? He replied without taking his eyes off the mortar and pestle. How much skin is on this thing? He lifted his head and looked at my hand. He was at the ground, several leek skins. Oh god. He started to laugh magnificently. Oh my god, I failed at cooking so bad. Such bad cooking. Alright, let's look at the gallery real quick, guys. Let's see, we got archery practice. Then serious Masamune face in archery practice. I was like, I find it weird that I'm using a community to practice this in, but whatever. What makes me comfortable. My favorite image. Look at the blush. His care. He's holding her. And I didn't notice his leg, but his leg's on the other side of her. It looked weird. I was like, what is that thing? Oh, and I love the little blushy face. Wait. This one's blushing. The other one's, oh, she's looking up, and then she looked down. Okay, got it. I know, she's blushing with her mouth open, and he's looking at her, and they're just like, what? Right? See? I keep acting like people can see my mouse, but no one can see my mouse. You're right. I forget. And now a happy face while doing that. Ah, I love it. You're so adorable. Oh, this slightly shy one. Ah! Okay, I'm good. It's fanboying over here. Don't mind me. It's just Masamune. Oh. That one kind of, but I think that one just changed the angle, honestly. I guess that's when we were deflowered. Yeah. But oh my gosh. This one too. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna have like a slight problem, which I remember where all these pictures came from. This one was interesting because this looks like it was from an anime as opposed to like all the other drawings. This looks more like an anime style. I think it's supposed to move. Oh, it looks awesome. What's this? I think ending B? Yeah, this is ending B. This one's ending. Hold up. Yeah, these were ending. The ones up the top are ending A. This is ending B. Oh, that one looks fucking awesome. Oh, he's so pissed. But then we get this sweet one right here. Oh, I love that one. Oh my gosh. Oh. So cute. So kawaii. Okay, well, there you go. There's everything we did. Everything in Masamune Date. And I'm not gonna lie, no one's gonna know this. Except I'm gonna tell you guys this. I just recorded all this in one day. All of Masamune's stuff. I was gonna like save it and do it piece by piece by piece, but I was like, I'm gonna do it all together and edit after. So, yeah. Here's your little extra from me. Alright guys, I will see you guys later. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Give me a like, hit me up with some news, some comments, and I'll see you guys later. As for who we're doing next, either most likely be Hanabe or Kotaro. I still want to save Nobunaga for last because he has spoilers. Or maybe I won't. So I think we already know, because the last two playthroughs, what he already knows. So, yeah. Yeah, I think everyone else already knows what's gonna know. If you play the Yukimura first, no one knew. But then everyone else knows. So at the same time, it's kind of like, eh. So, I don't know. We might even actually just do Nobunaga. We'll see. Anyway, bye guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by.